My name is Linda. I'm 22 years old, and I want to tell you something I never thought I'd share publicly. This story isn't just about heartbreak. It's not just about a bad decision. It's about how social media, love, and loneliness can blind you, and how a charming stranger almost ruined my life. It all began like so many things do these days, with a simple message on Instagram, a heart emoji. That's it. It was a reaction to a story I posted of my dog. I had about 1,200 followers at the time, mostly people I knew from college or mutuals from friends. So when someone new popped up with a verified account and an attractive smile, I was intrigued. His name was Armin. He looked like someone out of a fashion catalog. Tall, sharp jawline, good taste in clothes, a soft but confident smile. His profile was full of inspirational quotes, aesthetic travel photos, and artsy food shots. He looked successful and cultured. I ignored the message for a day. Then curiosity won. "Hey, is that a golden retriever? So cute," he wrote. I responded, polite, short. But one message became 5. 5 became 20. Within 3 days, we were exchanging memes and voice notes. He had a deep, soothing voice. Said he worked in digital marketing, traveled a lot, and lived between cities. He said he liked how real I seemed. "You're not like other girls your age. You're so mature, so grounded." At first I blushed. Then I started looking forward to his messages. I started dressing a little differently, taking extra time to brush my hair before my selfies. The compliments felt nice, harmless even. We started having late-night conversations, not just about our lives, but our dreams, our pain, our families. He told me he lost his mother young, that he never connected with girls because they never understood his soul. But I did. Or so I thought. What made him so convincing was how he never rushed. He didn't flirt excessively at first. He'd ask about my classes, my hobbies, my favorite memories. We even prayed together once on a call when I said I was anxious about an exam. That melted something in me. He told me he liked how I carried myself, how I listened more than I talked, how I seemed older than my age. He made me feel seen, special, different. It was subtle. But I began checking my phone constantly. A ding meant he messaged. My heart would race with excitement. When days went by and he was too busy to talk, I'd feel lost. I didn't even realize what was happening to me. After 2 months of Armin said he was coming to my city. "I'd love to see you, just coffee, public place, nothing scary." I didn't tell my family. Not because I was ashamed, but because I knew they'd panic. So I went. When I saw him walk into the cafe, I nearly forgot to breathe. He looked exactly like his pictures. Better even. Neatly dressed, confident, and polite. He brought me a book he thought I'd love. Said he just felt like I was a reader. We talked for hours. He was attentive, respectful. When he paid for everything and held the door, I felt like I was in a dream. We met again a few days later. Then again. The 4th time, he suggested something different. A drive to the lake outside the city. "You need a break," he said. "Let's go somewhere peaceful." My heart hesitated, but my emotions had already outrun my logic. I said yes. The drive was beautiful at first. The sky was clear, the music was soft, and the silence between us felt warm. We talked about everything and nothing. It felt like I was with someone who had known me forever. But as we got farther from the city, something shifted. The topics of conversation became more intense. "Do you have your own bank account? Do your parents monitor your phone? Where do you keep your house keys?" I laughed some of it off, tried to change the topic, but inside something stirred. A quiet alarm. When we parked near the lake, I stepped out to take a few pictures. I noticed there weren't many people around. Then I felt him behind me. He stood too close. "You have no idea how beautiful you are, do you?" he whispered. He brushed a strand of hair from my face. I froze. My throat went dry. He leaned in, but I stepped away. He laughed. Relax, it's just me. But it didn't feel like the Armin I knew. It felt wrong. The drive back was filled with awkward silence and quick apologies. He called himself stupid, said he misread the moment, promised he respected me. But my guard was up. When we got back to the city, I made an excuse. Said my mom needed me urgently. He dropped me off at a grocery store. I thanked him. Then I ran inside and waited until he drove away. The next few days were torture. He flooded me with texts, voice notes. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. You're the best part of my life. Please don't cut me off. I didn't respond. Then came the mood shift. So that's it? You ghost me after everything? You think you're better than me? You'll regret this, but I didn't sleep for days. I blocked him. Finally, I told my parents everything. The tears, the shame, the fear. It all spilled out. My dad was silent. My mom was in shock. But they didn't yell. They hugged me. Told me I was lucky. They were right. After that, I deactivated my Instagram. Got help from a therapist. Learned about trauma bonding and manipulation. I even volunteered with a youth group that talks about online safety and relationships. Slowly, I started piecing myself back together. If you're still listening, here's what I want to say. What happened to me can happen to anyone. You don't need to be naive or reckless. You just need to be human, craving love, attention, belonging. But not everyone who gives you those things deserves to have access to your heart. Sometimes, the most dangerous people are the ones who study your pain and use it like a key. Please talk to someone before you meet someone. Please tell someone. Please don't believe love has to be a secret. Because love, real love, never hides. And you should never have to. I'm Linda, and this was my story. Thank you for listening.